fire up the grill. We are making juicy, sweet, a little bit salty, delicious holy chicken, or also known as like Hawaiian chicken. I know, I've never been to Hawaii, but I know this probably is nothing like what you would get in Hawaii. It's just called that. It's all over the web. It's a lot of different restaurants make a version of this, and this is my version of it, and it's really delicious. The list of ingredients may look really odd, but it's definitely a trust the process and trust your girl. Have I ever steered you wrong? I think not, because this is so fantastic and so delicious. You will absolutely love it. You can make this recipe using chicken breast, chicken thighs, which is what I'm using, boneless, skinless. You can also use it as a marinade for chicken wings for the grill. You do you. You don't want to put it on the grill? Put it in an oven. It's very versatile. You will love it. Let's make the marinade slash sauce. Together, I'm going to add low sodium soy, pineapple juice, a little bit of ketchup. Yes, I said ketchup. I know it sounds odd, but trust me when I tell you it works, and it works really well. Along with some brown sugar, because that soy sauce, even though it's low sodium, it's quite salty. A little grated ginger, pinch of salt, because even though there's soy in there, it hits a little bit differently. And there's a lot of meat to marinate. There's about 3 pounds or so of meat to marinate. Along with a few cloves of garlic, which I find best to grate over a coarse grater. But you can also just use, you know, a knife and mince it up. But grating it just works best in my humble opinion. Just don't go too down or you'll grate your finger, and just throw the end in there like so. And then you're just gonna give everything a nice little whisk, and we're gonna move on to the chicken. If you are using boneless, skinless chicken breast, make sure you're using the whole chicken breast so that it doesn't dry out. But I love chicken thighs. I like to leave a little fat. I trim most of it, but I like to leave a little fat on it because honestly, a little fat around the thighs keeps things nice and happy, juicy, and delicious, okay? Don't be afraid of a little bit of that on there, because it's gonna add to keeping that meat really moist. I know people really hate when others use that word, but I don't know how many ways I can describe to you that something is like juicy and bouncy and delicious. Take your sauce, pour it in. You want to make sure it's like really coating your chicken. And I know it looks like a lot of sauce, but what I do is, and I'll show you this later, I take whatever's left over in the bowl and I cook it down on my grill till it becomes like a nice glaze. And then I pour it all over this grilled chicken and pineapple. And let me tell you something, it is to die. Memorial Day is around the corner. It's early this year. But should you need a fantastic recipe for the grill that's not your ribs, burgers, and hot dogs, might I suggest, because it's fantastic. I'm gonna let this marinade. You can do 20 minutes, an hour, overnight. It's up to you. Overnight would obviously give you the best flavor. I'm probably gonna just leave mine for a couple of hours, and then I'm gonna just throw this right on the grill, and I will show you when I do that. Chicken is done and it's gorgeous, and all I did was I let it marinate for a couple of hours. Then I just popped it on a really hot grill, about medium high, right between 350 and 400. Cooked it for about 8 minutes on one side. I flipped it. After I flipped it, I went ahead and added the pineapple to the grill as well. And what I like to do is I like to take the sauce or the leftover marinade, place it in a stainless steel skillet, pop it right onto the grill alongside everything else. And as it cooks, it will thicken, it'll boil, it'll bubble, it becomes really glossy and gorgeous. And before I put the pineapples on the grill, I take slices of pineapple, I dip it into that sauce, pop them onto the grill. And then once they cook for 4 minutes, I flip them. And then the last 4 minutes of everything cooking, I take the glaze and I brush it all over everything and cook it until it's done. Once it's done, place it on a platter, drizzle the leftover like thickened sauce at this point all over the top. That's what it'll look like. It's so stunning. It's so gorgeous. I added a little bit of parsley for color. It is so sensational. You cannot tell me that this isn't gorgeous. And by the way, this chicken is like falls off. Look at that. I don't even have to really cut it. See that? It is so juicy and tender, cooked perfectly. 8 minutes per side. 8 minutes per side is perfection. It's juicy, it's caramelized, it's flavorful, it's sweet, but not too sweet. Just has a perfect balance of everything. And with that pineapple, it's delicious. Serve it with some rice, serve it with a salad, serve it with whatever your heart desires, and it is sensational. Go to LauraInthekitchen.com for the written recipe. Hope you enjoy spending time with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.